Peace be upon you. Welcome back to another video on the Submitter's Perspective channel. Many modern spiritual teachings tell us that our thoughts have the power to change our circumstances. They claim that if we hold positive thoughts long enough, positive events will manifest in our lives. Likewise, if we entertain negative thoughts, we will attract negative experiences and hardships. But is this really what God teaches us? Today, let us examine this idea through the lens of the Quran. When we carefully study the Quran, we do not find any verse that explicitly states that our thoughts alone have the power to determine our circumstances or directly alter reality. However, we do find something very interesting in Surah 13, verse 11. Indeed, God does not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves. This verse reveals a profound spiritual principle. Notice that God does not simply say that He changes people's conditions when they wish for something different. Rather, He says that they must first change something within themselves. Now, the main question here is, what exactly is God referring to? Is He speaking merely about thoughts, or is He pointing to something much deeper? A careful examination of the Quran suggests that this change is far more profound than simply thinking positive thoughts. It involves a transformation at the level of our beliefs, values, attitudes, and relationship with God. The verse specifically uses the phrase in Arabic, ma bi anfusihim, what is within themselves. This points to an inner transformation. After all, thoughts come and go throughout the day. We can think of countless things without those thoughts changing who we are. But beliefs are different. Beliefs shape our perception of reality. Beliefs determine our choices. Beliefs influence our actions, and ultimately, beliefs determine the direction of our lives. A person may repeat positive affirmations every day, but if deep inside he still believes he is powerless, abandoned, or disconnected from God, then he has not truly changed what is within himself. The Quran appears to be directing us towards something much deeper than positive thinking. It is calling for a change in our core beliefs. And when the inner transformation occurs, God changes the external condition accordingly. This principle appears repeatedly throughout the Quran. One of the clearest examples is the people of Jonah. God says, any community that believes will surely be rewarded for believing. For example, the people of Jonah. When they believed, we relieved the humiliating retribution they had been suffering in this world, and we made them prosperous. Surah 10, verse 98. Notice the sequence. First, they believed. When God removed their suffering, then He granted them prosperity. Their circumstances changed only after their inner state changed. The catalyst was not wishful thinking. It was belief. Another example shows the exact opposite. God describes a community that was secure, prosperous, and blessed with abundant provisions. Yet they became ungrateful and took those blessings for granted. God cites the example of a community that used to be secure and prosperous, with provisions coming to it from everywhere. But then it turned unappreciative of God's blessings. Consequently, God caused them to taste the hardships of starvation and insecurity. Surah 16, verse 112. Again, notice the pattern. The external hardship was preceded by an internal change. Their beliefs shifted, their attitude shifted, their appreciation disappeared, and their circumstances changed accordingly. The Quran is showing us a spiritual law. When the inner condition changes, the outer condition follows. We also see this principle in the story of Prophet Jonah himself. After leaving his mission prematurely, Jonah found himself trapped in darkness, in the depths of the sea and in the belly of the fish. But his deliverance did not begin with a change in circumstances. It began with a change within himself. His fear gave way to trust, his frustration gave way to humility, his resistance gave way to surrender. And from that transformed state came his famous prayer: "There is no God except you. Glory be to you. Indeed, I was among the wrongdoers." Surah 21, verse 87. Only then did God rescue him from his distress. Once again, the change began within. So, what can we conclude? The Quran does not teach that random thoughts possess magical powers to alter reality. Rather, it teaches that our inner state matters deeply. When our beliefs change, when gratitude replaces entitlement, when faith replaces fear, when trust replaces anxiety, when humility replaces arrogance, then we become different people. And when we become different people, God changes our condition. The real power, therefore, is not in thoughts alone. The real power lies in transforming what is within ourselves. And when that transformation is genuine, God opens doors that were previously closed and changes our circumstances in ways we could never have imagined. Perhaps this is the deeper meaning of 13, verse 11. Indeed, God does not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves. The path to changing our circumstances begin with changing ourselves. If you found this video beneficial, please like, subscribe, and share with others. Until next time, may God guide us to transform what is within ourselves so that He may transform our lives for the better. Peace be upon you, and thank you for watching.